looked at a bunch.
I wonder if that lady still lives.
That's a fine question. See, now I have to stop and say.
You know, she was a teacher at Floyd County during the time of the bus wreck, and she gave me a little chair. I've still got it in my garage, a little bitty chair.
Really? What's up?
One of the things that I want to talk to Keith about is about the way that he manufactured or prefabricated the culvert sections over there.
You want to just talk to him then? That's
no,
cool.
but I'll you go, and if there's something else, I'll interject.
Good, that's okay.
Yeah, we'll talk about that and about how we didn't close the road. This is a one way in and one way out road. We didn't have to close the road because you came up with an innovative solution, kept it open. That's one of the things that I really keyed on when I wrote the thing, and that was a really cool process about how they might want to talk about how you came up with that idea. If you came up with it, if somebody else come up with it, you go ahead and take credit for it anyway.
Okay.
I don't know how to explain that. It's just stated the truth, Jim. Because you start the process of something, how they want it done. Wally and you was adamant about not shutting the road down, and we had to work around it. And you know, you draw it up one way, and we finally come up with a solution. You know.
So I'll fit that in then. I'll ask you about that as we get down into talking about working on the site and stuff. Are you ready?
Okay.
You want to go ahead and introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name's Keith Miller. I'm a contractor of Keith Miller Construction, owner-operator.
Keith, how long you been in business?
Since 95.
And have you done a lot of work for AML?
Yes.
So you got a lot of experience working a lot of places with AML across the region?
Yes.
How many projects would you say you've done?
Oh gosh, I don't know. A lot of projects. It seems like I get the tough ones, Justin.
I don't know that any of them are easy
These
now.
other contractors are smarter than me. They back off when they're hard. I just never did get smart enough to back off.
Does that mean you think this one was hard down here then?
Oh yes, it was. Stabilizing the slip was the biggest project. You know, we had a lot of water issues up there, and it wasn't nothing but a swamp. I mean, you know, trying to go in and work an excavator and try to get water problems solved was a big project.
So let's just start at the top then. Let's start and talk about what you did. So when it came to stabilizing the slide, what measures did you guys take up there?
Well, AML and me discussed how we wanted to get rid of the water, and they wanted to take it around the hill. I guess it was 500 or 600 foot, and a lot of material had to be moved, and to get a ditch in, jackhammering have to be done, and it was just all swamp, you know, and it's hard to get into a swamp and try to get the water control.
Oh yeah,
and without that being controlled, we couldn't control the slip, you know.
So then you diverted the water off the top?
Yes.
And then coming down here to the toe around the residences, what'd you get into down here?
Drainage, culverts, and a new design of culverts that we had to, you know, come up with a design and pour and fabricate and then bring out on site and put in to keep the road open at all times.
Yeah, so you want...
That prefabrication was interesting. You poured some 5 foot long pieces of box culvert at your shop, right?
Yes.
And you built a pretty extravagant form.
Yeah, we built the forms right there in my shop, and basically just went by trial and error until we came up with a design that we felt was comfortable with putting in, that would work at what you all wanted. You wanted a male and female end, and finally we come up with something, and we started pouring them, and it worked out. It did.
Talk about the challenge of keeping this road open. This is a one-way road, a lot of homes above it.
Yes.
So what'd you guys do about that?
Well, basically that's why we designed this new type culvert. We build them in 5 foot sections so we could put 2 or 3 in and keep the road open on one side, and then move the road over, build a road back, and then put more in. I don't remember exactly how many sections of culverts.
There were 10 sections.
10 sections
50 feet
of culverts, you know. So we just done it that process to try to keep traffic flowing at all times.
What was that the most challenging aspect of this job?
But yeah, probably. It sure was. It sure was. A new design and doing anything new is critical. Sometimes it don't work out.
Yeah.
But that did work out.
Yeah, so overall turned out good then?
Yes, I thought so.
And what about your experience working with the people in the community here?
Oh, everybody was good to me. They sure was. But you know, you all was good to me. The people was good to me, and we worked together and made it work.
Yeah, you felt like you made a difference?
Oh yes, absolutely.
Keith, besides being a contractor, you're the magistrate in this district.
Yes,
is that right?
Yes.
How has AML impacted your district as far as the work we've done to help the people in your district?
Oh, well, I love AML. I mean, you all really take care of us. And when you all call me as magistrate right now, you can ask, Carl's got a job going in my area right now. When you all need something, I want to help in any way I can, because you all don't have to do these projects, you know what I'm saying? It's a luxury for us, for you all to come in and help us maintain our roads and stuff and slides and help the community. It's a great benefit to Perry County, AML is, I'll just tell you.
We're glad to hear
know,
that.
yeah.
That's, I know we all get great pleasure from helping folks.
Yes,
and
yes.
That's the
what
best thing
we're
about
all-
AML.
That's why I like doing the work. That sure is.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
So listen, Keith, why don't you tell us the funniest thing that happened while you're up here?
I don't know.
Something unusual? Nobody got in a mess? You didn't turn anything over?
No.
It went super smooth.
Well, actually, we come up across a lot of hiccups, because like these cupboards that we designed, I can't remember what they weighed, but we had overhead lines, power lines, 5 ton. I know there was a remarkable amount. We had to take 2 excavators to stay under lines and just to get them off the trucks and get them in the ditch.
Yeah.
So it wasn't an easy project trying to do it. It sure was.
Super tricky.
You talked earlier about the diversion ditch that you built the first thing to get
Yes.
the water off the slide.
Yes.
And you took it out 500 or 600 feet and down.
And
You were able to hammer out and dig out a ditch along an old bench, and you took it out about 500 or 600 feet and down an old slide that we had worked on previously.
I actually moved that slide.
You did? I didn't
Years
realize
ago,
that.
I don't remember.
The
Maybe
Sam
15
Salyer's
years
slide?
ago or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually moved that slide. I sure did. Yeah.
So that was, to me, that was an important thing because it dried up the slide and it made it easier for you to work. Is that right?
Yes, and got the slide manageable. Until you can dry it up, you can X-ray. He walked out several to check on me and discuss the plan as I moved around the hill, and he couldn't hardly even get out there because it's so soft.
Yeah, it's
I
a
mean,
tunnel
the mud. It wasn't nothing but soup. I mean, and trying to get a piece of equipment working and, you know, never staying stuck. We never got stuck every time that first phase of the project, I don't believe.
Now, you said you've been doing this since '95.
Yes.
And are you a Perry County by nature?
Yes, I'm born and raised on Grapevine and lived here my whole life.
You've been in Hart Burley a lot then?
Yes, I've been in Harbor a lot.
Okay, all right,
Sure
yeah,
have, yeah.
okay, all right. I was just curious about that.
Yeah.
You'd spend any time roaming around in the hills up in here?
I sure have.
Well, we appreciate you tremendously, Keith. Is there anything else about the project you'd like to say?
Oh, I just think it went well, and you all done a good job. You sure
You did a good job.
Yes, sir. We appreciate it.
I try to work with you, and anytime you get a project that you want to do in District 1, feel free. I'll help. All right.
Thanks. We appreciate it, Keith.
All right. Thanks, sir.
Thanks a lot, man, for coming.